Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this short video we will focus on previous year general English questions that came in TGT exam 2023. So I am sure that you have already gone through these questions, but here I will go with correct explanation. So let's start with first question. I dash your letter yesterday. So first we have to see the adverb of time. The adverb of time, that is yesterday. So it talks about the past. So now past means which option is talking about the past one. Have received, this is your present perfect. Had received, this is past perfect. Would receive, this is wrong grammatically. Received, this is correct. So now we have the two options, option number 2 and option number 4. Now here you have to use simple past because here is single action, that's why simple past, I mean subject plus v2, that will be your answer. So what is the v2? Received is the v2. If there are two actions, then the action that happened already earlier, for that previous action we have to use had plus third form, and the action that happened later on, for that one we have to use simple past. But if there is only single action, we are talking about past, so we have to use v2 form, that is I received your letter yesterday. And this is not grammatically correct, that I would received your letter yesterday. You can write like this way, that I would have received, so that becomes your past conditional. We have such kind of question also later on, we'll see. Now next question is bread and butter dash to be provided. Bread and butter dash to be provided. So bread and butter, these two things are not the different one here especially. So these two things, bread and butter, they are single unit. That's why you have to select the single verb, that is has. So for third person singular we use single verb, that is has. Here it is has because have is for plural, are is also for plural, and are also for plural. So the singular one is has. Bread and butter, that means your livelihood. Okay, if it is written like this way, that bread and butter dash two different food items, that time bread and butter are two different food items. But here it is livelihood sense, so singular, that's why has is the right answer. Next question you have to rearrange. So just to go through, this is very easy. So first one is option number C, then she wondered, okay, whether it could be true, that is option number 2. Now next one, 124, he bids fair to rival his father as a lawyer. So here bids fair, this phrase means seems likely, looks to be similar, seems likely, not similar, sorry, appears. Okay, he seems likely to rival his father as a lawyer. Next question is, you have to choose the opposite or antonym of the word damage. What is the opposite of the word damage? Mayhem, meaning the same one. Mayhem meaning the violent disaster, chaos. Then wrong, rupture. Rupture means sudden break. So here compensation is the opposite of damage. Now next one, very doubtful and you can say debatable question, because you have so many answers to this particular question to see. Here answer is let's read the question. Identify the tense in the given sentence. Ram should have gone to the market. Ram should have gone to the market. Is it past perfect, future indefinite, present perfect, or past indefinite? See, here is no question with future indefinite. Indefinite means what? Shall will plus v1. For example, I shall or he will go, I shall do, that is future indefinite. So future indefinite it will not come. Now you have past perfect, past indefinite or present perfect. So most of the cases you have seen in so many answers that this is present perfect, but as per as my knowledge what I have found it, that this is an example of past perfect. This is not an example of present perfect. Present perfect, that is have, has plus verb third form. For example, Ram has gone to school, or I have gone to school just now. So present perfect have or has plus verb third form. But why I am telling this is past perfect? So I have written here one example. Just go through this one. I should have taken the job offer. So here it is. Ram should have gone to the market. Same here. I should have taken the job offer, but I did not. So here you have another portion also, but I did not. So there is the question, that is Ram should have gone to the market, but he did not. So here is the past sense, that is past perfect tense. Here it talking about that Ram should have gone to the market, means it talks about the expectation that is not fulfilled, past expectation that is not fulfilled. So here past perfect sense lies. So this is an example of past perfect, not simple past or past indefinite. Remember this one, or not present perfect. So this is not an example of present perfect. I am telling you this is an example of past perfect, because here it is like this, where Ram should have gone to the market but he did not, or I should have taken the jobs but I did not. Okay, so already past tense is there. So this is an example of past perfect. Be careful of this question. Fill in the blank in the given sentence by choosing one of the given options. Copper is dash useful metal. So useful, u sound is coming like u. So here exceptional rule is used, that is instead of using an, here the right answer is a. If you go through the rules of using a or an or the, then you will know that before vowel sound an is used, but if the vowel sound is pronounced as u, for example university, okay, unicorn, uniformity or unity, so there a is used. Next is similar meaning of the word courage. Courage, similar meaning. Virtue, hesitation, cowardice or fortitude. The here right option is fortitude. Next one is voice change. Question is that who is knocking at the door? Who is knocking at the door? Here the right answer is by whom is the door being knocked at. So if you see the first example, by whom is the door being knocked at, by whom is the door being knocked at, and by whom is the door being knocked at. First one and second one, what is the difference? In the first example there is no question mark. Remember, punctuation mark, only slight difference lies in the use of punctuation mark. In the first example here is no punctuation mark, in the second example here is the punctuation mark, otherwise same. So right answer is this one, and this is not right one, because starting with assertive sentence ending with punctuation mark, wrong. This is also by whom is the door being knocked. By whom is the door being knocked at is not mentioned here. So next question is identify the part of the sentence that has an error in it. This is the only one, remember, only one, single one of his novels that are not worth reading. So your main subject is the only one, that's why here single verb each will be the right answer. So which part is having wrong error part is this one, that are, actually in place of are it is each. This is the one of his novels that is not worth reading. Thank you.